Alright guys, sorry for the delay. It's been a while since I did the other readings, but I'm gonna do as many as I can today, okay? Another thing, I cannot find my glasses, so please forgive me. If you guys watch my videos, one thing you know about me is I am not perfect. I screw up a lot. Clumsy and everything else, so I'm never gonna be perfect, guys. Alright, so I guess how Scorpio, or how Gemini feels about Scorpio. I'm just gonna keep going too, okay guys? Because I am so behind. I apologize for that, but we'll catch up. Okay, so this is how Gemini feels about Scorpio. Don't forget to cross-watch, guys. And I don't know, ask questions if you want to ask questions, but just keep everything positive, please. I will not tolerate any negativity in my comments. Okay, so this is how Gemini feels about Scorpio. These spirit guys, these are the stupid. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do. Okay, so we have Strength in reverse and Chariot in reverse. All right, then we have the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. That's a lot. It's okay. They came out. Spirit wants it, so we do what Spirit wants because this is their name. This is their game. So yeah, the name of the game. So the Strength card in reverse. Strength is seeking solutions on to your life. So this is like somebody, well, maybe somebody kind of lost their patience with somebody, maybe, and not seeking solutions. So we'll find out. So Gemini feels something is getting out of control and they are worried about how to maintain their power. This anxiety is spilling into other aspects of life, including relationships. Now, like I said, this does not have to be a love relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a family. It could be business. Just take it as it resonates, guys, okay? Relationships, the reason why tarot is geared around relationships is because it teaches us more about ourselves. And we have to look at ourselves. And it mirrors, relationships mirror us. So keep that in mind, guys. Okay, so now the Chariot in reverse. So there's something that's not moving forward. Like I said, so Gemini feels indecisive about what direction to take at this fork in the road. So when a person doesn't know how to proceed, they retreat into a shell. As frustrating as it may seem, be patient and await their decision. Yeah, so like I said, it seems like something that might have happened between Scorpio and Gemini. We're not seeking solutions, not moving forward. So it's like a stalemate, okay? And this is also like, don't fight fire with fire. So somebody might have lost their, or somebody might have matched somebody's temper, possibly. You know, like this is like if, you know, somebody calls you names, don't call them names back, but this is in reverse. So clearly somebody lost their cool, maybe. So now this is the Six of Pentacles, okay? So this is like somebody who has enough, and then sharing could be charity, but then also I take this as breadcrumbing because of this, okay? Just because of these two cards before that. But let's see specifically what they say. This also could be like somebody that has a lot of something, but they're only feeding one person. You see that? So it's not balanced out right. See that? So they might be ignoring this person, but feeding this person. See that? Or like, oh, I have so much, I'll feed it. You know what I'm saying? This also might be narcissistic, or somebody who needs to feel needed. You know what I mean? Okay, so Six of Pentacles. So Gemini feels, this is the Moon in Taurus. So Gemini feels most confident when they are in the role of the benefactor. So this card represents somebody who needs to be needed. Like I said, yeah. So even though that they give much, you should still exhibit an ability to stand on your own. So this is the Lord of Material Success. So like I said, this energy is also fluid. So even though, you know, this is how Gemini feels, it could be how Scorpio feels. Because like I said, relationships mirror each other. Okay, guys? So just take what resonates. If it doesn't, you know, resonate with you, then leave it here. Don't make it make sense, guys. Okay? Every Scorpio and Gemini can't be going to the same exact thing. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. This is the playing the cards that you were dealt. Okay, so Gemini feels content and happy with how current life is unfolding. Even if there is some anxieties triggered or expressed, happiness remains. So this card may also signify a person who maybe needs to be reassured occasionally. So that makes sense. If somebody's needed, if they need to feel needed, then this is like they also need to feel reassured, okay? And then we have the King of Wands. So this is fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Kings are attainment success, but this is in reverse. So Gemini feels frustrated. So they feel like there is a chance for upward mobility. Otherwise, they are prone to apathy and disillusionment. So this person hates to be questioned and stubbornly insists on being right. So that could be you or a Gemini. Just take it as resonates, guys. I laugh because I'm a Gemini, and I'm not going to argue with that at all. I keep it 100. But I think everybody thinks they're right in a war, right? So this is the Eight of Swords. This is seeking solutions. So yeah, there's some kind of, I want to say conflict. It doesn't necessarily have to be a conflict, but there could be like a disagreement or maybe a misunderstanding. So this is seeking solutions. The swords they mirror the quality of our minds, right? So think of it as a mirror, right? And then this is, air is like our thoughts, our behaviors. And see, she's all tied up. I hope you guys can see this. Oh, definitely. Okay, move it over a little bit though. My eyes are really bothering me, guys, so I apologize. I cannot find my glasses. Okay, so it's the Eight of Swords. So this is the Lord of Shortened Force. This is Jupiter and Gemini. So imagine Gemini in their mind, and then Jupiter is expansive. So this is like where you create the prison around you, right? By overthinking, right? Our minds, we're human, so our minds will go to the most extreme in the worst possible way, right? Because we were born trying to survive, right? So this is where we have to learn how to, of course, think, be smart, but feel, incorporate the feeling into it too, okay? Don't overthink things. So it's like trusting your intuition and not like, okay, I should take a left. And then oh wait, what if I take a left and then I hit a bump and then maybe I should take a right, and like that. No. First thought, act on it. Okay? So so Gemini feels that you are looking to be rescued or saved. Maybe unspoken pressures and expectations placed on partnership to fulfill a need that wasn't met. So change demeanor from passive and reactive to assertive and empowered. Yeah, so like I said, like somebody here feels like the other person needs to be needed. Like maybe they feel like this person was giving to somebody else, not them, because that's also mentioned here. Take it as it resonates, guys, okay? It's going to be different for everybody, like I said. Every story is going to be different. Perceptions, too. So that is how Gemini feels about Scorpio. We're going to get some messages from Spirit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. I thank you so much for the support. My channel is, like, booming right now, and I want to keep it going, so I appreciate it so much. Appreciate the love. I want to keep doing this. I love doing this. Please, Spirit, guys, it's appreciate. I'm truly grateful. So what I do is I just kind of, like, tell the cards, and then you guys tell your own story. And I cannot predict the future. Nobody can, because God gave us free will. So I do tarot a little bit differently. Okay. So you can tell I don't do it the same. So, but all right. So this is the Queen of Pentacles again, but this is a different, this is how they felt, but this is messages from Spirit. That's interesting that the Queen of Pentacles came out twice. Queen of Pentacles reminds me of somebody who takes care of something like the home or like nurturing. Yep. There's the Empress. Wow. Judgment. Five of Swords. I'm not surprised. Queen of Wands. I'm not surprised. Two of Wands. Okay. So, this is all feminine. Like, to me it is. But it doesn't have to be. But I'm just saying. And there's no female, male in spirit world. But there's feminine and masculine. Okay. So, this is the Queen of Pentacles. That came out twice, guys. So, this is Capricorn energy. So, this could have something to do with either a Capricorn or passion or like an addiction or like a bad like something that's not serving us, right? Because this is Capricorn. But you know what, another thing about Capricorn too is they're very determined. Okay, so it's not, like the Devil card is not always bad. It's not bad at all. We have to have dark for it to be light, you know what I'm saying? So take it as it resonates, guys. Okay, but not one card is bad. Okay, so like I said, this is Capricorn. This is perseverance and grace, okay? So this is like nurturing, practical, providing, taking care of situations with money. Okay, so the way I look at it is that whatever's going on, try to have perseverance and grace, okay? It's always harder to be the bigger person in things when you get mad at somebody because we take things so personal. We feel victimized. We feel betrayed. Sometimes... And most of the time, I should say, that's not the way that it is. But we don't like to explore that thought. We want to feel like, well, you know, I'm important, so you need to jump for me. Well, I'm not saying that that's the way we are, but you know, we feel when we feel neglected or rejected or abandoned or not important to somebody, we lash out. Okay, so try to find out where that's coming from. Okay, because it's usually when we're whole and there's no wounds that we put a band-aid on. Nobody can ever make you feel insecure or what can I say, jealous or rejected or abandoned, or if you know what I'm saying. So this stems from something deeper that needs to be looked at to heal. Okay, so what I'm saying is that, like, if something were to happen right now as adults, we shouldn't be taking it so personal, and if we are, we need to figure out why, what that trigger is, right? Okay, so here's the Empress. This is like fertile, could be a mother, could be a baby mama, could be an aunt, it could be a sister, it could be a mom. It also could be maybe pregnancy, guys. So if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful, but if you do, hey, now's the time. So this is the mother card. Okay, this is number 3, and it's all, this Gemini card is 3 and the Empress is 3, so there's a lot of 3s in here, which is awesome because that's a divinity. So person feels safe. So this is about like abundance, right? This is about beauty. This is about nature. It's about like fertility, right? So it's Venus and Taurus. So it's feminine beauty, nurture, nurturing, abundance, and mother card. These are both like nurturing cards. So maybe this person takes care of you or you take care of this person. You know, take it as it resonates, guys. But both those cards are like, this card reminds me of like the grandmother card. This card is the mom card. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of interesting that those both came out. Okay. Now the Judgment card. Dun 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 dun. This is very important. This is a very important card to me, because it's either telling me that the universe is testing you, or it's a renewal or like a spiritual growth. It's you're gonna learn everything that we go through in this life, especially with other people. We learn from it. Okay, we learn lessons. We're not here like God isn't like in the sitting there with a magnifying glass torturing us because it's fun. Okay, we chose this life, we chose this world, and that's so that we can evolve, grow, right? So this is 20. If 20, you know, resonates with anybody, if that means anything, or 2 is also about balance and partnership. Okay, so there needs to be a balance within this connection, definitely, because it seems like there's something going on here. But this is like time of resurrection and awakening, time in life that's absolute, a dynamic new start, or an awakening, a decision making redemptions, reincarnating, renewal, and transition. So like I said before, that maybe somebody needs to make a decision, right? Or maybe we have a dynamic new start, like, you know, who's going to be the bigger person in this, you know? Like, it's not always, everybody thinks they're right in a war, so, you know, 9 times out of 10, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. You see what I'm saying? Everybody just sees it in different perceptions and their own feelings, and they don't really see behind the scenes of what's going on. So, you know, we'd rather be in our own shoes than look at what's going on in other people's shoes and then get mad at them because their shoes don't fit us. You see what I'm saying? Like, try to find out the bottom of this. And is it really worth, you know, losing a partnership or a friendship or, you know, over, you know, a disagreement or something that's, you know, an opinion, or, do you know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like you're being breadcrumbed, or if Gemini feels like they're being breadcrumbed, but that's not what you were trying to do. I mean, is this really worth, you know, not having this partnership with or connection with them anymore? You know, like sometimes it's such petty things that happen to us that we stop talking to people. Then imagine if you were still with them and all the memories you could make. You know what I'm saying? Like life is all about memories, you guys. And if they're your friends for a reason. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. You know, it's better to have, or it's fun to have fun. You just have to know how, right? And just maybe we shouldn't take things so personal, right? Okay, so 5 of Swords. This is interesting. So this is like the fighting card, remember? But they're not really fighting. They're not really, I mean, they look like they're fighting, but they're not really hitting each other, right? So it's the one with, or no, that's all the sticks. What am I thinking about? Or that's all the wands, I mean. This is the Lord of Defeat. Oh, this is the one winning at all costs. Okay, sorry, my bad. I was thinking of the wands. So this is the one where he's got the 2 swords and the other 2 people are walking away. So this is like the win at all costs, meaning like, oh, I'm going to win no matter what. And the other people are like, you know what? Here, win. It's not worth it to me. You know, so they throw their swords down and they let that person win. So, like, you got to ask yourself, is winning really important, especially in a friendship or a connection? If this is a relationship, definitely not. You guys should be on the same team. It should never be a competition, right? So, okay, here's a card. It's 5 of swords. So here he's got 2 swords in his hands, 1 sword down here, and these people threw their swords down, they're walking away. But look at them, they got their heads down. Look at his face. Like, that's terrible. You know, like, this is winning at all costs. Like, they don't even care, you know, what the they don't even care what happens. Like, because like I said, with every winner, there's a loser, right? So they don't even care, like, as long as they win, and that's not healthy at all, especially as adults, right? So look into that. 5s are testing severity, and it's Godorba, and so they say like evil's got to start somewhere, right? So anything that's done without love creates bad or evil. So this clearly is not with love. So try to do things with love, guys. Okay. Now, the Queen of Wands, she's my favorite. She's like a witch, okay? Do you see the fire in her hair? She's got her hand on the wand. Here's the cat. She doesn't need the lion because she's got the cat. That's how powerful she is. Her thing is expectations manifest, meaning whatever you expect will be just that. So, like I'm saying, if you have a bad, like, if you have this bad, like, opinion or judgment on somebody, they're always going to be bad in your eyes, and nothing they do is going to be right. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is Aries energy, so this is like radiance, confidence, getting things done, magic, passion, courage, independence, social butterfly, and determination. Okay, so expectations manifest, meaning that what you expect will be just that. So let's have a positive mind. Let's have the glass half full instead of half empty, right? You guys are friends for a reason. You guys were, you know, in a connection for a reason, so don't forget about that. Okay, don't let petty things get in the middle of that, because it's happened so many times, and so much time gets wasted for no ego, you know. So this is the 2 of Wands, right? So she's got the world in her hands. This is Mars and Aries. Okay, so Mars is the planet of war, and Aries is run by Mars. So this is the Lord of Dominion. So this is like planning, progress, decisions, or discovery. So like I said, either somebody needs to make a decision, or plan something, or progress forward, right? Moving forward. So what happens is, like, she's standing on top surveying her land, and she has the world in her hands. Like, the world is ours, you know, like, well, it's what we make of it. Okay, so, you know, it's our choice whether we want to win at all costs, or, you know, be nurturing and loving and keep our, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you guys. Scorpio, you guys do teach the biggest lessons. Gemini, you guys are duality, so that's got to be a very interesting connection. But here's how Gemini feels about Scorpio. Sorry for the delay, guys, but please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. I'm almost there, and I appreciate all the support and the love, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.